He was mentioned in an online tip by the FBI, July 2019, regarding child trafficking allegations to Ontario, Canada.
Wow.
And
Okay.
there's a suggestion that it was between Epstein. We also have more Madeline information that came out last
Madeline
week.
McCann?
Yeah.
I saw that. Can you go into that a little bit? I just want to pull this up while you
Um,
guys are.
it's a new image of Epstein holding her.
Well, it's confirmed?
Yeah, it's on the DOJ website.
Him holding Madeline McCann.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How old was she?
I have to
in
find the
these
file
photos?
number.
Let
She
me.
looked, I mean, based on my own kids, she looked 3.
What? Let's see. Recent release of court documents related to Jeffrey Epstein made public in early 2026 have included a 2009 witness statement that mentions a potential sighting of Madeline McCann. The statement contains an unverified tip alleging that Ghislaine Maxwell was seen with a young girl who resembled the missing British child. Okay, so there's a tip and an allegation, but let me see what the photo is. Description of the sighting: the witness claimed that the girl was approximately 6 years old, which would match her age in 2009, and was covering her right eye, which reminded them of Madeline's distinct, what is it, Columba? I'm going to say that wrong, but that's right. She did have something with her eye. Okay. FBI and authorities in the UK and the US have clarified that this is unconfirmed, uncorroborated, and an isolated tip. It has not led to any new formal investigation. Okay, but I wonder what that photo is. And I want to go back to this Kyron thing. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. I want to look into Kyron and Madeline. Okay, let me see. What's another question here? Okay, from Yerex, what is Donald Trump's actual involvement?
That's really, really hard to say. And it's because he's not transparent about it. I mean, everyone in power settles allegations against them. And I say that because I've been a part.
It's just true.
And I've been a part of all of it. Like, I've been a part of the highest ranking lawyers in our country settling against their paralegals. You know, they're in Florida, they're in New York, they're in the same circle, right? I've tested their trauma, I've talked to them, I've heard their stories, and I've testified in court about it. But most of the time I don't get to court because they settle out of court. And so Donald Trump is known and has been known for many, many years, decades, for settling out of court with people. Now, he's also been very wealthy, right? He's been a target. You're always going to target wealthy people if you're someone who wants to sue, right? But the fact that he is named in the files
so many times,
more than anyone else other than Epstein, is very suspicious. And then we have so many allegations of, and they go so far and then they stop, and then there's no notation of any of it. So it is a reasonable assumption to say that he was involved and that he had misconduct with children.
Based on your experience with victims, with predators, with trials, what you're seeing and the trajectory of this, do you anticipate, if you had to be a betting woman and do a prediction, do you think that this is a house of cards that will slowly but surely start collapsing and we are starting with the arrest of Prince Andrew and investigations, or do you think this will only go so far and it will be swept under the rug?
I think it'll keep falling. And I think it's because this is an older demographic and they're going to age out.
So the truth is imminent. It's just going to take some time.
Definitely. I think that's why we need younger politicians, right? And that's why there's this massive push to not take APAC money. There's a big push to have grassroots campaigns on both sides. Like, let's just be transparent. We're not voting because we are being pushed to or we're getting paid to. You know, our Supreme Court is filled with people who are older. A lot of the people are older. 3 have had very severe allegations made against them. You know, Clarence's son has, I think he was actually charged with one of the Supreme Courts. So I think as we age out the people who are preventing us from seeing this, and we bring in people who are more vocal and can explain it and talk about it.
Like a new level of transparency, a new generation coming in.
Yes.
Okay. What, aside from the sites,